howdy, folks. It is about 6:20 in the morning, and on my way home from work this morning, I thought, you know what? I should go fishing. I'm up at the crack of dawn. Why aren't I catching fish at the crack of dawn? I figured I should go somewhere I haven't been in quite a while. And leads me to where we are today, which is down at the river beneath the dam. Come to catch some trout. I ain't caught trout in a hot minute. I ain't been to this river in a good little while, a couple months I believe. And the last time I was here was not good. So, it's early as hell. The fishing should be on. The river is down. Got pole, got some lures. Since this was kind of last minute thought, I wasn't really prepared to come here, so I don't have the ideal pole or the greatest lures for this, but we're gonna see if we can make something happen, because I miss catching trout. So let's get down here real quick, see how much we can see, because the sun's just coming up. I'm in the valley and there's fog everywhere. Ugh. Let's take a look here. Oh yeah, that was nice. Got the fog on top, nice low water. It's actually brighter than I anticipated on the camera. There's the dam for you. Something just jumped right down there. That's a good sign. All right, well, we're gonna get down here. I'm gonna start catching fish. I can see some activity on the surface through the fog, so I'm looking forward to it. So let's hope for some big bites. All right, our first obstacle, climb down the wet, slippery rocks. They run this water up all the way up here all throughout the night, turn it off somewhere around like 2 or 3 in the morning, so everything is just wet, slippery, and I gotta work my way down it. Until I can get somewhere where I can stand. There are just so many gnats. I hope these are gnats, because if this is a cloud of mosquitoes, I am in for it. Yep. Yeah, let's get over to that rock. That's a nice flat rock. Whoop. Man, this water's low. There we go. There we go. So like I said, I don't have my ideal rod with me today. I've got a light action, which is not a bad size rod. I've got my regular light action. Do have some rooster tails here. This one is a 1/6 ounce. It's kind of a brown trout color. Not a lot of flashiness to it because I don't got a lot of light, but notice the blade here, it's actually glow in the dark. So if I really want, I can just hit that with some light, probably from my phone, and I could probably get a little glow on it for some extra attention, but I don't think I'll need it. This should make enough noise in the water, you know, surface movement or whatever the hell it is the fish zero in on with that blade spinning. So we should be good to go. My biggest concern is more going to be that these fish are probably honed in on top. I don't really have anything to do with that. All these bugs I saw flying around there, they're probably going to be eating that. But we'll give it a good try. All right, it's been a hot second here. No real bites. I did have one fish follow my lure, but not really getting any activity. So I'm going to try and shine up Where's my light at? This side. See if we can shine up this thing, get a little glow on it. Maybe that little bit of light will help. I mean, this thing is designed to be glow in the dark, to catch trout at night. So I mean, it's got to have some sort of effect, right? Let's see. You can kind of see that glowing a little in there. I don't know what y'all can see. I can't see what the camera's doing too well, but it's got a little glow to it. I don't know. Could just be that inline spinners know what they're after right now. Maybe I'm using the wrong color. Trout are fickle. I see plenty of them around. They're all busting around on top water. Oop, there's one. All right, finally. Not too bad either. I can actually get a little lower for once. That's a pretty good fish. Ugh. Hold still, hold still, hold still. That's a pretty good rainbow. I mean, for coming out of here, I mean, they're almost all like little stalkers and whatnot. I'll get my pliers here. Yeah, you got it on top and bottom there, huh, pal? You're not gonna do much with that. I'll try to help you. Like the bottom jaw hook. Almost out. There we go. It's out. Now, he's gonna slip out of my hand. I'm gonna get him over the water here. There we go. Oop. Not the most graceful release, but he started thrashing around and they're real slippery. So I just wanted to get him. Oh man, that water is cold. Wanted to just get him out into the water. But hey, first fish. Maybe that little bit of glow was the trick. Who knows? What is this doing now? There we go. I just took changing spots. It glides on in at us. Rainbows don't have much of a fight to them. Oh, there, feller. Get it all out. You done? Alright. You got it under the tongue there, huh? Oof, this fish is not going to make it. Almost guarantee it. Yeah, alright, there's the bad one. Come on, why are you so stuck in there? Oof. Sorry, dude. He's back in the water. He's trying. Trout are real easy to kill. It's one of the reasons I don't like using bait for them, aside from the fact that it's illegal here, is that with lures, one of the best ways to not hook them in ways to kill them. But this guy didn't help him. And some of you may wonder, well, why don't you take them home and eat them? I'm not allowed to. This is a catch and release zone, and even if the fish are going to die, I can't keep them. We're just gonna have to fish on. Hope the best for our little guy, but more than likely, crawdads are eating good today. Alright, I think I'm gonna change colors. I did catch 2 fish on this one, which, you know, 2 fish in about 30 minutes, I think. Not too bad, but I would like better results. And the color I want isn't in there. It's an 8th. Do I have another 6th ounce? 8th, 6th. It's also brown though, brown and gold. Well, alright. You know, instead of sticking to an inline spinner, let's just try a completely different presentation. Alright, so hold on a second. What I've switched out to here is a jerkbait. So this should just kind of hang out in the water, and then you give it these little tugs to kind of rip it forward, and because of its sleek little design and its bill there, it should just kind of rip kind of off left and right to the side and look more like a little dying minnow. I don't use these for trout a lot. I have in the past with very little results, but you know what I'm doing isn't working. So what I'm doing is not working. Try something different. And this is about the only other thing I have to try. So we're just gonna give it some little jerks towards us like that. Then we let it sit and pause for a moment. And typically on the pause is when a fish is going to come and strike at it, which is a little obnoxious with fish like trout because they have such light little bites that I think that was one right there. It's hard to tell. It's not like a bass who's just gonna come whack the shit out of it, start running. They're gonna come, hit it real fast, and take off without holding on. So you really gotta be on it with it. That was a bite. Another annoying thing is when you get the bites on these, like, it's after you've gave it some tugs and it's sitting. So you've got a lot of slack in your line when you finally feel the hit. Well, it's kind of hard to get the hook set. But I mean, I've gotten 2 bites so far, which is more activity than I got on those rooster tails. There we go. Man, damn rainbows love these rolls. He just gets himself wrapped up in this line. And now I've got 6 hook points on this thing. I'm sure I'm gonna have a time just getting him out of there. Yep, look all down your side, under your fin. That was pretty simple. Oh, nope, 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 nope. All right, so he's tied in the line now. I wonder, I just set him down in the water. Yep, there he goes. Kind of got a hook in me a bit there, but okay. So jerk. All right, recovered. Jerk bait. Seems to be going okay. New plan. I have a 3-inch ribbon-tailed grub rigged kind of poorly onto a 1/16 ounce jig head with a little bitty flashy underspin. Now the underspin probably ain't gonna really do much helping because you can see we still don't really have much sunlight out here. Fog's still pretty much here. The the sun's trying to get up over the ridge, but ain't really happening yet. It just so happens that that's just the kind of jig heads I have. But couldn't hurt nothing. So I'm just gonna kind of swim this around. Maybe they want something that looks more like a little fish with a wiggling tail. I don't know. Just kind of throwing whatever at them. Seeing if anything sticks. They're out there jumping. They're just not interested in what I got. At least most of them aren't. Very few. Been interested in things that I have thrown. They're not interested in what I'm currently using yet. But you just gotta keep fishing on. I wish I had some sort of tiny little top water lure. That would be pretty dope. Maybe I should have brought my fly rod. I've never used it. I got it for my birthday this year. Never fly fished before. I've got all the stuff to do it. I have an idea of how it's supposed to work. But knowing mechanics and then putting them into practice, not necessarily the same thing. One day I'll remember to do something with it. All right, little ribbontail, you've had your chance. You know, in theory, this little guy should work. You know, trout eat little fish that are smaller than them. This guy looks like a little fish that's smaller than a trout. He's got a little tail that wriggles all over the damn place. In theory, it should get bit. But, you know, theories are just ideas until you can prove them right. Or I guess maybe wrong as well. So we've proven this one wrong. I don't think I've really ever used things like this for trout. And, you know, I can stand by that never really caught trout on them. So I'm not saying I won't try it again, but I'm already starting to feel pretty tired and wanting to go home and go to bed, which is about an hour's drive away. I think I'm going to switch back over to something that I have some faith in, even though it's not ideal conditions for it. I'm going to hit up another rooster tail. I'm going to switch over to a slightly smaller one that is white. Now, the silver blade probably ain't going to be doing us tons of favors with our light conditions, but, you know, fish do weird things. Sometimes what makes the most sense is absolutely not what they care about. So don't just stick to things that, you know, you think should work. If it ain't working, change it out. Something that you don't think will work. You know, I didn't have much faith in that jerk bait. I got an okay fish on it, but switched out from it because I don't like working jerk baits for very long. So we'll go back to our old rooster tail. It's just a simple cast and retrieve. With this one being a little smaller, maybe fish will be a little more inclined to eat it. Oof, I'm really gonna have to clean this thing when I get home. There we go. It's pretty okay fish. Calm yourself. Oh, that's a nice one. You got tongued too, huh? That's not great, but it's not in there bad. So far, you're not bleeding. There we go. Pretty all right fish. There we go. That was a pretty good release. All right. Little white one's doing it now. Yep. Got another one. Wasn't even paying attention. Was looking at the sunlight breaking through downstream where the valley's not as steep. Here we go. Yep. All right. Well, that one got a quick release. Fine. Just another little rainbow. Well, that's it. Not a terrible time. It's 8 o'clock right now. So, you know, that's an hour and a half of fishing. And caught 5 fish. Yeah, 5 fish. And, you know, I had 2 other bites. So, I mean, that's not terrible for an hour and a half. You can see the sun's finally kind of here. That's because I'm up out of the valley. It's still foggy, no sunlight down there, and the fish just aren't as active as when I showed up. I was kind of hoping that once the sun got in, broke the fog up, maybe they'd kind of turn back on, but I don't know. I don't feel like waiting around anymore. I'm tired. So, guess I'm gonna drive the hour home, go to bed. So thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Later.